Blackwood Manor stood gaunt against the perpetually gray sky, a skeletal finger reaching towards the heavens from atop its desolate hill. For 2 centuries, its windows had stared blankly over the village of Oakhaven, reflecting nothing but the lingering chill of winter and the whispers of a terrible secret. The story began in the late 1700s with Lady Eleanor Blackwood. She was a woman of fierce beauty and even fiercer temper, renowned for her collection of rare and exquisitely tuned handbells. Each bell, crafted from silver, bronze, or crystal, possessed a unique tone, and Lady Eleanor spent her evenings orchestrating intricate, haunting melodies in the manor's great hall. One stormy night, her young maid, Eliza, was sent to retrieve a particularly delicate crystal bell from the attic. Eliza, a timid girl, hated the attic. It was always cold, even in summer, and the wind whistling through the loose panes sounded like a mournful sigh. As she climbed the creaking stairs, a sudden gust extinguished her lantern, plunging her into absolute darkness. Panic seized Eliza. She fumbled desperately, her fingers brushing against unseen cobwebs and rough wood. Suddenly, a sharp, metallic clang echoed through the darkness, followed by another and another. It was the distinct sound of Lady Eleanor's handbells, playing a chaotic, jarring tune as if struck by an invisible, enraged hand. Eliza screamed, stumbling back down the stairs in a terrified frenzy, convinced the sounds were the prelude to some unseen horror. She burst into the great hall, breathless, to find Lady Eleanor seated by the fire, calmly polishing a bell. "Eliza, what is the meaning of this commotion?" Lady Eleanor's voice was sharp. "The bells, madam. They were playing in the attic, all by themselves." Lady Eleanor scoffed. "Nonsense, child. The bells are here, safe with me." She gestured to the mahogany table beside her, where her entire collection lay neatly arranged, every single one. Eliza insisted, but Lady Eleanor dismissed her hysterics. The next morning, however, Lady Eleanor discovered her most prized crystal bell, the very one Eliza had been sent to retrieve, was missing from her collection. Despite extensive searches, it was never found. A week later, Eliza vanished. Some said she ran away, unable to bear Lady Eleanor's cruelties. Others whispered of darker fates. From that day forward, the chilling phenomenon began. On stormy nights, when the wind howled like a banshee through the chimneys of Blackwood Manor, the faint, yet unmistakable sound of the missing crystal bell would drift from the attic. It was always a single mournful chime, followed by a faint, desperate whisper, "Lost, lost." Over the centuries, countless residents and curious souls attempted to brave the attic on such nights. None ever found the crystal bell or Eliza's remains. Yet the lone phantom chime persisted, a ghostly lament echoing through the empty spaces of Blackwood Manor. Locals claimed it was Eliza, forever searching for the bell she was accused of losing, or perhaps the bell itself, imbued with the maid's lingering fear and sorrow. To this day, if you stand near Blackwood Manor on a truly wild night, you might just hear it, a lone, crystalline note vibrating with a sorrowful memory, a timeless chime from the lost maid of Lady Eleanor Blackwood.